From the Legacy Sports Network, we welcome you to Waco, Texas and Floyd Casey Stadium as the 2013 UIL football playoffs continue. Today it is a Class 5A Division I Region II semifinal between the defending state champion Allen Eagles and the Woodlands Highlanders. And now welcome inside the booth, everybody. Alongside the coach Carl Bailey, I'm Michael Silvers. And coach, let's first begin with the defending state champion Allen Eagles. This is a team that has dominated their first two playoff opponents, blowing out both Lake Highlands and Mesquite Horn, and they're led by junior quarterback whose offer sheet reads like a who's who of D1 heavyweights, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray is an exceptional quarterback and outstanding athlete, and for the Woodlands to have any chance today, they're going to have to contain Kyler, and he's a dual threat quarterback. He can score with his legs or he can score in the air. No doubt about that. He's an excellent player, the 5A class Division I state champion, MVP of the title game last year. The Woodlands are going to be hard-pressed to stop Kyler Murray.
And up next are the Woodlands Highlanders. They'll try to dethrone the defending champs, and relatively speaking, they've had a tougher go of it in their first two playoff games, winning in overtime by 3 over Klein, and then blocking a last-second field goal opportunity which would have won the game for Round Rock. They blocked the kick and secured a 24-23 victory. They have an engineer of their offense, also a junior, Chris Andrizos.
Well, Chris does a great job operating out of their little spread set up, spread it around, but they're a running team. Chris, they call him the bulldozer down there. He's going to run over you, run through you, or try to run around you. He's an exceptional baseball player. He's got a great arm. Windy day today, so the wind might prove to be a condition out there for both these guys to handle.
A cloudy, overcast day here in Central Texas, and we're glad you're with us as you continue to enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend. On the other side of this break, we continue to count down to kickoff. It's the Woodlands and Allen next here on FoxSportsSouthwest.com.
For no one. And those who look only to their past are rarely ready for their future. Never underestimate our ability, because after all, we are Texans.
Hello, I'm Gerald Burke.
And I'm Morgan Burke. I graduated from the Woodlands High School in 1998. I played football and I ran track there.
Morgan and I are lawyers. We office at 24 Waterway, Suite number 660 in the Woodlands.
I was a former prosecutor here in Montgomery County. Now I handle the criminal work at our office.
I've been practicing for more than 30 years. If you have a legal concern, contact us at 713-862-7766 or check us out at thehometownlawyer.com.
And as always, go Highlanders.
Yes, sir.
I think I have the window seat.
You better double check that, my friend. Don't think we don't know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
No, that's not it. You're that State Farm discount double check guy. Discount double check. Thanks to the hundreds you saved us, we could upgrade the grill class.
Grill class?
Your tongs are in your seat back.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Welcome back to Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco. Counting down to this Region II semifinal between the Allen Eagles and the Woodlands Highlanders. Up next for the winner will be the winner of the Dallas Skyline Spring Westfield game. But Coach, let's focus on this one and our team comparison. As you take a look at the graphic between the Allen Eagles and the Woodlands Highlanders, the first thing that jumps out at me is just the amount of points scored by this Eagle offense this season.
No doubt about it. The Allen Eagles have a prolific quarterback in Kyler Murray, but he spreads the ball around. They've got 4 or 5 receivers that go to, but Tom Westerberg and his coaching staff, they like to run the football. And Jalen Barlow is going to be the horse for them today. They're going to hitch that wagon to him.
And the Woodlands defense allowing opponents 317.5 yards per game this season, but their average defensively in the playoffs has been pretty staggering, over 400 yards.
The Woodlands defense is going to have to step it up today to hold the Allen Eagles at bay. it's going to be tough for them because Allen does have a prolific offense.
All right, let's run down your official, the old coach, keys to the game, and we'll begin with the Allen Eagles. The 3 keys for the Eagles today, Coach.
Well, first of all, the Allen Eagles are going to have to stop the dynamic duo of Chris Andros and Patrick Carr. These two account for probably 50% of their touchdowns and the total yardage for the season. You know, this is going to be the biggest offensive line that the Allen Eagles have faced all year, and it's going to be, you know, up to that offensive line to move the Allen defensive front so they can run the ball like Coach Mark Schmidt and his staff wants to.
And go ahead.
The second key is no early Christmas gifts for the Highlanders. Turnovers, mental mistakes, they can't be on the field today. Allen's philosophy is to teach players to play, get in their alignment, give them maximum effort, and that's what each player has to do today. And the third thing is to focus on today's game, not on the bracket. They cannot look ahead.
All right, and one more time, we'll take a look at the keys to victory from the Woodlands Highlanders perspective.
Well, obviously the Woodlands have to crack the Allen's invincible defense. You know, Woodlands, they're scoring 39 points a game, 484 yards a game, but Allen's only giving up 15 points a game. This is the deepest defense I have ever seen. Allen will rotate 20 players on the field today to play on their defense. The Woodlands must control the tempo of the game. You know, Allen's offense, they go NASCAR, you better be ready, Michael. They're going to speed up the tempo. And to counter that, the Woodlands is going to have to make first downs, keep Allen's offense off the field, run the ball with success. Most importantly, for the Woodlands to win this game, the last key is that they have to take the game out of Kyler Murray's hands. Last year, you know, Kyler has already thrown this season, he's thrown for over 2,600 yards, rushed for over 700 yards. He's accounted for 46 touchdowns already this season. And Kyler Murray has shown the maturity this year. He doesn't press. He just takes what the defense gives him, makes good decisions. And right now, Kyler Murray as a starter is 23-0.
And a state champion to boot. We're ready, and we hope you are too. Up next, the Allen Eagles continue their defense of their 2012 championship, looking to knock them off the Woodlands. Glad you're with us. Let's have some fun. Kickoff is next on Fox Sports Southwest.
Nothing brings the community together like high school sports. And for the Allegiance Bank team, our partnership with the community is a big deal.
From blood drives to food drives, to even the longest of rides, Allegiance Bankers are committed to making a difference and an impact in the local community, providing volunteer hours and rolling up our sleeves as an active and responsible community partner.
At Allegiance Bank, we are your neighbor and your community bank. That's our game plan.
The time is now for live video highlights of your school's march to excellence.
News sets up inside of the pitch. High fly to left. It's up, it's deep, and it's going to be gone!
Legacy Sports Network brings you high-quality HD video broadcasted by the best in the business.
Handoff, Adam Taylor lunges to the end zone, touchdown!
This is one of the most exciting things.
With all the runs, hits, scores, and more, we're building a legacy one game at a time.
I appreciate it, Gerald. You guys, the Legacy, do an unbelievable job.
Join us on pay-per-view or video live streaming your favorite high school and college athletics at LegacySportsNetwork.com.
Legacy Sports Network is going to be bringing this presentation to your home.
If you're looking for the best selection of crawfish on this side of Louisiana, the Louisiana Crawfish Hut is the place to go. Our seafood selection will make you go home completely satisfied with our dishes, such as our oyster louie and hut platter, not to mention desserts that will cure your sweet tooth craving. The Louisiana Crawfish Hut offers any type of atmosphere you're looking for, whether day or night, 7 days a week with the best service you will find around. Come in and watch your favorite team on any of our 16 TVs. The Louisiana Crawfish Hut, located off Highway 90 in Crosby, offering the best that Louisiana has to offer here in Texas.
Now the Allen Eagle Band are ready to go. Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco. And the Woodlands Highlanders will try to dethrone the defending state champion Allen Eagles as the captains head to midfield. For Allen, 2 state championships in the Tom Westerberg era. Back in 2008 at Reliance Stadium in Houston, they defeated Hightower in come from behind fashion 21-14. Last year, another Houston team was on the other end of an Allen State Championship as Lamar fell 35-21. The Woodlands looking to return to the state championship game for the first time since 2003 when they were defeated by the North Shore Mustangs at Rice Stadium in Houston.
Well, Michael, you know the Allen Eagles, the defending Class 5A Division I state champs, they're 27-1 over the last 2 years. They have a 23-game winning streak. So far this season, they're only giving up 15 points a game. They have 7 players committed to D1. The Woodlands has their hands full today.
Highlanders will be up to the challenge. They have played 2 close playoff games, taken to overtime by Klein. The Highlanders won that one. Final score of 34-31. Round Rock had a chance, but their last second field goal attempt from 30-plus yards out were blocked by the Highlanders, ensuring a 24-23 victory and a date with the Allen Eagles. The Eagles will receive the opening kickoff. They are in white today, the designated visiting team here in Waco. Rhett Pruitt, normally the place kicker for PATs, on the sideline as he will look at his counterpart Ryan Spalding to kick it off.
Back deep for the Eagles, number 5, Chad Adams, number 13, Grant Finney. Grant is probably the fastest player on the Allen Eagle team.
Spalding on the approach. This Region 2 semifinal is underway. High end over in kick. And Allen will begin from the 25. Here's a look at the Allen Eagles team leaders. And you see the staggering numbers of Kyler Murray. He's accounted for 355 total offensive yards and 46 touchdowns this season for Allen. And we'll get a chance to see this high-octane offense first as they begin from the 25-yard line. Average margin of victory in the playoffs, 42.5 yards. From the spread look, Murray looks over the Highlander defense on 1st and 10. Murray goes through his progressions, fires out to this side of the field, caught by Finney, escapes one tackle, and will be wrapped up at the 45-yard line. 20 yards on 1st down as we take a look at the Allen Eagle offense under offensive coordinator Jeff Fleener.
Allen's going to be in an up-tempo offense. They're back on the ball very quick, Michael.
Grant Finney, 4th catch of the postseason, now has 105 receiving yards and a 2-touchdown performance last week against Mesquite Horn in an early flag. Procedure call on Allen. Our referee is Bill Corcoran. His crew of officials comes from the San Antonio chapter of officials.
Well, that penalty is very uncharacteristic of Allen. They've had very few penalties over the course of the last 6 or 7 ball games.
Drops the Eagles back to the 40-yard line. Hand off to Jalen Barlow. Barlow straight ahead for 5 yards. A look at the Woodlands defense under defensive coordinator Pat Kennedy. The entire season they've allowed 317.5 yards per game. In the postseason, 451. On 2nd down and 10. Over the middle, wide open for the reception is number 15, Josh Pettijohn, into Highlander territory, taken down at the 30-yard line, a 35-yard pass play.
Allen's just in their 2-by-2 set, and Pettijohn run a quick post.
Quick snap on 1st and 10, and a pass is thrown just behind Cole Carter. Came in team leader in receptions and yards with 743 yards and 11 touchdowns. Committed to West Virginia on a baseball scholarship. Second down and a handoff. Barlow with room to run over the 25. Barlow with a first down to the 16-yard line, 14 yards for senior Jalen Barlow.
Well, Barlow's their horse. They're going to get Barlow running downhill very quick in this ball game. The center, Tajon Karoma, did a great job that time of pulling outside and kicking out the defensive end. You don't see many centers that do that.
Inside the red zone, pass almost picked off over the middle by Thomas Gilstrap. That one should have been taken the other way. And if you're Woodlands defense, you don't want to give Murray another chance, especially when you had an opportunity to take one back the other way. On second down, back on the ground, a steady diet of Barlow, a very balanced first series for Allen, but this time the Woodlands stop Barlow for a pickup of a yard, maybe two if they're generous.
Well, the Woodlands base their defense out of a 3-4 look. They usually have somebody directly over the center. 4 linebackers. During this first series, they're bringing their outside linebacker up and making sure they get 4 people to rush the quarterback.
Third down and 9 for Allen on the Highlander 14. Murray to the left side and leaping for the catch, but short of the first down is Pettijohn. His second reception of this opening possession takes it down to the 8 for 7 yards. But it is fourth down for Allen, and it looks like the field goal unit will come out for Tom Westerberg.
Well, they've got an excellent field goal kicker in Carlos Orochi. That's a great catch by Pettijohn. He went up high to get that ball.
Orochi will attempt a 26-yard field goal, but first a timeout. And the Highlanders will discuss things. But you have to give it up to Mark Schmidt's team making a stop after Allen went from the 25 down to the 8-yard line is where fourth down will take place. But a good job defensively, not allowing Allen into the end zone on the game's first possession.
Yeah, they made a big stop out there on that previous series to get them in the position to have to go for it here. Fourth down and 2. And Coach Westerberg and his staff, they may be considering to take the field goal team off the field right now. Let's see what they decide to do, Michael.
Allen's closest margin of victory, their smallest margin of victory this season, happened twice in games against Cedar Hill and Hebron. 19 points the margin of victory. Coach Schmidt said down while we were talking to him in pregame, he just wants to try to keep things close because Allen haven't really played in a close game late in ball games. Orochi from 26 yards out. And it is a fake, but a bobbled snap to the holder, Cole Carter. Ball rumbles around, and it comes down to the first down marker, but the Highlanders have recovered. So they get not only the defensive stop, but they surrendered no points. And the Highlanders on offense will come out for the first time as we take another look.
Little surprise there that the Allen Eagles just didn't line up and go for those 2 yards as opposed to trying to run a fake off the field goal with Cole Carter, the snapper. It looks like Orochi was going to be the pitch guy on that little option play, but the Highlanders come up big first series and stop the Allen Eagles from scoring.
A look at the Woodlands team leaders as their offense will have to start from their own 6-yard line. And we'll get to that graphic after this first play as they'll begin out of the pistol with junior Patrick Carr behind junior Chris Andritzos. Hand off to Carr, not much, right back to the line of scrimmage. Lance Williams in on the tackle. But look at the 3 standouts for the Highlanders from an offensive standpoint. Andritzos close to 1,000 yards passing, 7 touchdowns, and Patrick Carr getting looks from Oregon State, TCU, and Texas Tech as a junior.
Well, as we said in pregame, the Allen Eagles are going to have to come up and stop those 2 guys, have a chance to win this ball game.
Andritzos on a design run rumbles to the 14-yard line. Picks up 8, third down and short. Here's the rest of the offense and the starting lineup for the Woodlands Highlanders under Jim Rapp, their offensive coordinator. Be on the lookout for Tyler Patrick. Had a team-high 55 yards on 3 receptions against Round Rock last week. Third down and about 3 from the 13 for the Highlanders. And Dritzos with a verbal to Oklahoma for baseball. Pitches for the Highlanders on their baseball team. The pressure comes, and Dritzos cannot avoid it, and he is sacked back at the 11-yard line. And he lost the football as well, and Allen have recovered.
Yeah, that was Tay Evans, the outside linebacker, came in, and he just stripped the ball away. There was a big pile. It was obvious that Tay had the ball, but the referees were making no signal one way or the other. Allen Eagle come up with a big play early in the ball game.
This is an Allen defense boasting 4 D1 commits. Tay Evans headed to the University of Oklahoma.
Along with his brother Bobby Joe, who's the big left tackle out there right now.
So the Highlanders give Allen a short field after the Eagle takeaway. They set up on the 11-yard line in the Woodlands territory. And we have a reverse on the end around. This is Pettijohn, and Pettijohn takes it down to the 1-yard line. First and goal for the Eagles.
Nice run by Josh there, getting the ball downfield, almost in the end zone.
And from the shotgun on first and goal from the 1. Barlow. Barlow, touchdown. Jalen Barlow's 4th playoff touchdown of the season, his 12th overall, and the Allen Eagles have a first quarter lead.
Well, we mentioned in the pregame that the Allen Eagles needed to get Jalen Barlow running downhill, getting him involved in the ball game early on, and so far they have.
Orochi for the point after. 7-0 Allen with 7:12 to play in the first quarter. Highlanders will get the ball next when we return to Floyd Casey Stadium.
Hello, I'm Gerald Burke.
And I'm Morgan Burke. I graduated from the Woodlands High School in 1998. I played football and I ran track there.
Morgan and I are lawyers. We office at 24 Waterway, suite number 660 in the Woodlands.
I was a former prosecutor here in Montgomery County. Now I handle the criminal work at our office.
I've been practicing for more than 30 years. If you have a legal concern, contact us at 713-862-7766 or check us out at thehometownlawyer.com.
And as always, go Highlanders.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown run by Jalen Barlow. 2 plays, 11 yards for the Allen Eagles, 21 seconds. The time of the drive, Carlos Orochi adds the extra point, 7-0. Eagles capitalizing on the Chris Andritzos fumble.
Well, Orochi will be kicking into a stiff wind here. We may see a little short kick, pooch kick, back deep for the Highlanders. Number 4, Tyler Patrick, and number 12, Jeremy Davis Harper.
61 degrees at game time. Wind blowing from the south at 10 miles per hour here in Waco. Patrick from the 6. Middle of the field through a huge hole. Patrick taken down from behind on special teams by Chad Adams. Short of the 35, but definitely better field position on this second offensive possession for the Woodlands than was their first.
Well, the Woodlands had a little cross blocking in there. The outside guys come across the field, they kick out, and that created that seam right up the middle. Actually, it looked like if Patrick would have just taken off upfield, he'd have had more room straight up the middle of the field.
From the 34, 1st and 10 for the Highlanders. Handoff Carr right in the backfield, making a tackle, Christian Sam. Outside linebacker for Allen, committed to Arizona State.
Christian Sam's had a big year for the Allen Eagles. He's come up with some big plays, him and Tay Evans from that outside linebacker position. They're a dangerous duo for these Allen Eagles.
Patrick Carr only had 29 yards against Klein. First round of the postseason, ran for 136 and had a 24-yard touchdown last week against Round Rock. Second down and a long 10. Andritzos to the right side, complete. Chris Bell, the team high leading receiver in the playoffs with 5 catches, 87 yards coming in, reaches the 49-yard line on a 16-yard pass play.
Well, nice toss. The quarterback had plenty of time in the pocket. The receiver ran a deep comeback route on the 3-receiver side. They kind of mixed it up out there in coverage. Nice completion pass, first down for the Woodlands.
First and 10 for the Highlanders. Andritzos feels the pressure. Lofts one left, complete. Tyler Patrick down the sideline. Tyler Patrick tippy-toes inside the 30 in Allen territory. He'll be marked out at the 27-yard line. 24 yards on the pitch and catch.
Well, Andritzos again had good time in the pocket. He steps up. Lance Williams comes close. He throws to the flat to Patrick. His safety valve, nice catch. Good run down the sidelines. Woodlands are in excellent field position here to score early in this ball game.
Naomi Alutu and Jalen Jones angle out Patrick, and a handoff to the backup running back Sterling Scott. Scott has carried the ball 24 times, entering today for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Jalen Jones, a sophomore free safety, came up and made the stop for the Eagles.
Inside 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter, and a 7-0 Allen Eagle lead on a 1-yard touchdown run by Jalen Barlow. Andritzos for the playoffs came in 16 of 35 for 205 yards. Has already fumbled once today, but came in rushing for 226 yards and 4 touchdowns. Back on the ground, Patrick Carr, and he will not escape the first man through. Lance Williams got reinforcements, but no gain for junior Patrick Carr, and it results in 3rd down and long forthcoming for the Highlanders.
The Allen defensive front, they rotate guys in and off every series. Marcus Davis, Lance Williams, these guys are Mason Bartkey. They're a load up there, Michael, and it's going to be tough for the Woodlands to move them. They're going to have to do something outside, maybe a little option where they can get Bell to the corner.
3rd down and 8 for the Highlanders on the Allen 24. 3 receivers to the top of your screen. And a design run for Andritzos, who coughs it up again. Ball still bouncing around, and the Eagles have recovered yet again, this time within their own 15-yard line. But another turnover by junior quarterback Chris Andritzos. And Allen with an opportunity to go up by 2 scores.
Naomi Alutu comes up with a fumble. I said Bell a while ago. I'm thinking of the Belldozer, but Andritzos had a chance there to get close to the first down. He just coughs the ball up.
The Highlanders had come in to this game without coughing the ball up once through 2 games in the postseason within the first 8 minutes. They have coughed it up twice. So the Eagles will set up from their own 13-yard line. Murray with excellent time now feels the pressure, and he is dropped from behind. Zach Krolchik, senior defensive end, with the sack of Kyler Murray.
Well, Zach did a great job there. He got inside under the blocker, came underneath, able to hold Murray.
Coming down to 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. Handoff Barlow, stretch play to the left side, pursuit is on, and Barlow helped out of bounds. Right back to the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down and long for this Eagle offense.
Good job by the Woodlands defense to stretch that out all the way to the sidelines.
3rd down from the 12. They need 11. Murray under pressure again, slings it over the middle, caught by Pettijohn for a first down, out at the 27-yard line. Beat the coverage of T.C. Schneider, but a 16-yard pass play and a 3rd down conversion.
Great maturity by Kyler Murray, staying in the pocket, hanging in there, and getting the ball off. Last year, we would have seen Kyler Murray take off and run in that situation. He stayed in the pocket, stayed in there, and made a great completion. First down, Allen Eagles.
Pettijohn, 3 receptions, 58 yards. We're not even 8 minutes complete in the first quarter. 5 first downs for Allen so far. And they have a 7-0 lead, converting on a Chris Andrizzo's fumble, his first fumble of the game. Highlanders coughed it up again. Will it be turned into points by Allen? On 1st and 10, Murray slings it over the middle, and it is complete. Kendall Clinton's first catch of the game, and Clinton is down to the Highlander 44-yard line, 28 yards on the pass play.
Yeah, he got up the scene right in front of Tyler Murphy, the safety. Nice throw again by Kyler Murray, who's having an outstanding game already.
Quick pass left side again. This is Clinton. Clinton wrestled down to the field by Cade Markle, but not after another 7 yards picked up on that first down play.
Allen in their quick tempo NASCAR offense.
3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Murray on the keeper. Little indecision on whether or not he was going to give it off to Barlow, and he paid the price. Zach Krolczyk in on the tackle for the Woodlands, and a loss of 2.
Big Zach's doing a good job up front against those Allen Eagle offensive linemen. That time Kyler tried to pull it out. Looked like the ball got stuck on Barlow's hip. He couldn't get it off his hip.
Murray was 7 of 14 last week against Horn for 225 yards, but he did throw 4 touchdowns. Fires this one over the middle, and that one is complete again to Clinton to the 19-yard line, 20 yards on the play. And another 3rd down conversion for the Allen Eagles.
Great throw again by Kyler Murray into the wind. Right in front of the safety.
Mentioned Pettijohn with 3 catches, 58 yards. Clinton 3 catches in this series for 55 yards as Barlow goes nowhere, loses 2 in fact.
Ricardo Trevino, number 11, came in, made that stop from his outside linebacker position.
So far, the Highlander defense have been able to contain Barlow, but Kyler Murray's another story. 2:15 remaining in the first quarter. Murray, quick pass left, complete. And once again, Kendall Clinton's getting all sorts of a cushion on the left side of the Allen offense, takes it down to the 10, which is inches shy of another Allen first down.
Yeah, Allen's going to 3-by-1 look. Clinton's over there by himself. The cornerback's backed off, and they're just playing catch out there, Michael.
3rd down and a design run for Murray. To the outside, Murray will at least get a first down, but just barely. Angled out by Thomas Gilstrap.
Well, Gilstrap and the Woodland defenders, another great job of stringing that out all the way to the sidelines. Murray didn't have anywhere to bounce or turn it up.
3 consecutive 3rd downs converted by Kyler Murray and the Allen Eagle offense. They lead 7-0 with the clock stopped at 1:46 remaining in the first quarter. It is 1st down and goal for the Eagles. Mev Ideen has checked in. He's off the right shoulder of Kyler Murray. Barlow off Murray's left shoulder in the shotgun look. It's Ideen. Ideen not much. Looked like Krolczyk out of hand there. Phoenix Jones also in on the stop.
Well, Ideen is their big back. Barlow's a nice-sized young man, but Ideen comes in, and he can rumble at times as well.
2nd down and goal. The Eagles will scrimmage from the Highlander 6. Murray to the end zone, and that is caught by Carter for the touchdown. First playoff touchdown for Cole Carter, his 12th of the season. And another turnover by the Woodlands, cashed in for points by Allen.
Yeah, Cole was the inside receiver. He just ran a corner post, broke it back inside, got underneath the coverage. Kyler just stood in there. Nice throw and catch.
14-0 for the defending state champions. With 1:10 remaining in the first quarter, they're cruising so far here in Waco.
When you have a medical emergency, think Physicians ER. You will be seen by a board-certified doctor in less than 10 minutes, with immediate results on labs, x-rays, and CAT scans. For emergency care greater than urgent care, think Physicians ER. Accidents happen anytime, any place. When you need to be seen fast, visit Physicians ER. Visit physicianser.com for a location nearest you.
Pooch kick, but whistles first. And Allen will do it again. Well, the scoring play, 6-yard pass from Kyler Murray to Cole Carter, capping off a play of a drive of 87 yards on 12 plays, 3 minutes, 38 seconds off the clock, and another turnover turned into points by Allen. Gives them a 14-0 lead as they give the ball back to the Woodlands. It looked like they were setting up for a pooch kick before it got called back.
Well, Michael, the Woodlands have to get on track. They're a running ball club. They're going to run 65 to 70% of the time. And right now, down 14-0, they're going to have a little passing to go along with that running.
Now a little deeper of a pooch kick. But Davis Harper will take it from the 13. Left to right. Looking to turn the corner, he lowers his shoulder, spins off a tackle, takes it to the 29. The Sandifer Law Office is a proud sponsor of today's game. Randy Sandifer provides representation throughout all of the Metroplex from his office located at 201A West Main in Allen, Texas. Randy welcomes the opportunity to talk with you and to discuss how his firm may be of service. Call 972-396-1118 and talk to Randy, or go online and check out his website at www.sandiferlawoffice.com. Randy Sandifer and the Sandifer Law Office, your hometown attorney, sponsors of Allen Eagles football.
Well, Davis Harper got up a little slow there, and they're helping him off the field, but he's walking off on his own accord.
This is the only regional championship where participants have yet to be set. Region 1, it's Euless Trinity against DeSoto. Region 3, Cy-Fair takes on Pearland next week. Region 4, Judson and Madison. The winner of this one will get either Skyline or Westfield next week
and they're
in the Region 2 championship.
They're playing this afternoon, 2:30, right up the road at Georgetown.
Highlanders seem to start getting things going in their second offensive possession before a second fumble by Chris Andritsos. They'll scrimmage from their own 29. Handoff, stretch play, Patrick Carr turns the corner. Patrick Carr up the sideline, still breaks free. Carr out of bounds at the Allen 25-yard line.
Nice run by Carr. We said they had to get back in the ball game. They got to get the ball to Carr. There it is right there. Nice run.
36 yards, his longest effort of the afternoon. Before that, 3 carries for a single yard before that burst.
Well, you know, Carr's run for over 1,200 yards this year. He's a big part of that Highlander offense.
Tay Evans, senior outside linebacker, finally forced him out. 1st and 10 for the Highlanders. Back on the ground to Carr. A yard down to the 21.
Sion Tupu, the sophomore linebacker, in on that stop for the Eagles.
And this is a relatively young Woodlands offense. Only 6 seniors in the starting lineup, 5 juniors. The Allen Eagles boast 10 seniors in their starting offense or starting defensive lineup with a single sophomore. That's free safety Jalen Jones. 2nd down and 9, Andritsos looking for a seam, can't find it. While we have a minute, we'll have to turn around and do it when we return. That is the end of the first quarter from Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco. The Allen Eagles lead the Woodlands Highlanders 14-0.
Best high school football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all vying to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships presented by State Farm. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to Ticketmaster.com.
Long live being comfortable in your own saddle. Long live being tough enough to handle anything. Introducing Premium Performance Advanced Comfort Cowboy Cut Jeans. 2 times longer lasting and made to move with you, so you can move like a champion. New advanced comfort from Wrangler. Long live Cowboys.
Our spotlight shines on the best and brightest high school athletes and coaches the state of Texas has to offer. Get the latest highlights and exclusive features from across the state every week. High School Spotlight, Sundays and Mondays on Fox Sports Southwest.
New stadium built on the Baylor University campus. That'll be open very, very soon. 14-0 Allen leading the Woodlands as we get ready to start the second quarter. And while we have a second, let's cue up that Allen Eagle defense. Talked a lot about them. They forced 2 fumbles already back in the first quarter, Coach.
One of the deepest defenses I've ever seen. They run 22 kids out there. We've seen a lot of them already. And the Woodlands is doing a good job on this series. They really need to score to stay in the ball game right here.
3rd and 11 from the Allen 23. And a handoff Carr, that's not going to get it done. Marcus Davis, senior defensive end, helped leading the way from an Allen's perspective. So now a decision for Mark Schmidt and the Woodlands Highlanders. 4th down and long from the Allen 23. Highlanders now 0 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They will go for it on 4th down and 10. They need the 12-yard line. 4 receivers in the lineup. Andritsos under pressure, escapes, scrambles to his right. Andritsos with a stiff arm, then throws, and it is out of the reach of Chris Bell. And the Allen Eagle defense hold on 4th down, turnover on downs. Eagles will get it back.
Well, big pressure there from the middle from linebacker Ryan Johnson. Jordan Ratcliffe, the defensive lineman, they both pressured Chris, had to get outside. He just couldn't sit his feet to throw the ball, just threw it up for grabs, out of bounds. The Allen Eagles take over again. After the big run by Carr, though, the Highlanders really needed to exploit that series to try to get in the end zone. Kyler Murray's got a hot hand.
Eagles begin on the 22. Handoff and a fumble. And the Highlanders have recovered. It looks like they've recovered. Anything can happen down that pile as Barlow put it on the carpet, and the Highlanders have recovered. First turnover in the postseason by the Eagles.
Well, big break by the Highlanders there. Maybe not a break. Good job of making contact with Barlow there at the line of scrimmage. That's big number 49 for the Woodlands defense, Tanner Birdsong.
Well, the Eagles have turned 2 turnovers by the Woodlands into 14 points. What can the Woodlands do? They'll scrimmage and begin on the 23. Carr off the left shoulder of Chris Andritsos. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. On the ground to Carr, sweep to the right. And he has nowhere to go, and he takes a big hit from Marcus Davis.
Looks like there is the coaches are pointing like a face mask on that play, flag on the field. We'll see what the call is going to be.
Right at the 25-yard line. Our referee is Bill Corcoran.
Can't always go by what those coaches are saying, though, you know.
Face mask on Allen. Second penalty today. And it's a 15-yarder. They were penalized just once for 15 yards against Mesquite Horn last week. And you were mentioning earlier in the first quarter how their penalties have been down the last 7 or 8 games.
Absolutely. They play consistently. The offensive line does a great job of not jumping as some teams do. And defensively, they do a great job of not giving up any personal fouls. Marcus Davis, he came in, made a great tackle, just got his hand up around the face mask. And Highlanders in good shape here on the 12-yard line.
11-yard face mask penalty. Oh, somersaulting was Scott thanks to Tay Evans. They may mark him a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. That was an 11-yard penalty, by the way, half the distance to the goal when the face mask occurred. Scott, a senior, came in with 54 rushes, 500 yards, and 3 touchdowns, averaging over 9 yards a carry in 2013. That one got some oohs and ahs from both sides of Floyd Casey Stadium. 2nd down and 11. And Drizos changing the play. And a delay of game. First penalty tonight on the Highlanders, who were penalized 4 times for 46 yards in their win over Round Rock in their area round last week.
Well, we know Coach Schmidt and his staff they've been in big games before. You know, it's not nerves.
Forces the Highlanders to deal with 2nd down and 16. And Drizos fires to the back corner of the end zone, and he overshoots the intended Hunter Moore. Coverage on the play by Mayomi Olutu, a commit to Northern Illinois, and they've had a fabulous football season under quarterback Jordan Lynch.
That's just a go route on the outside, trying to get in the corner of the end zone, and there was a little room, little separation from the defensive back and the receiver there. But the quarterback just couldn't drop the ball in the pocket.
3rd down and 16 from the Allen 18. They have yet to convert on 3rd down. And Drizos under pressure and hit from behind by Lance Williams. Doubling up was Marcus Davis on the sack of Andrizos. And 4th down yet again for the Highlanders.
Another big 4th down. The Eagles are just controlling the line of scrimmage. Defensive front doing a great job of getting a push. Quarterback just didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Good coverage downfield that time by the Eagles secondary.
4th down, 18 to go from the 20, and Drizos with a pump fake. And he's gonna be sacked back at the 30-yard line. Once again, Marcus Davis. And a turnover on downs. The Highlanders can't cash in on the Barlow fumble.
Yeah, Highlanders have that big offense, as we mentioned in the pregame, probably the biggest offensive line the Eagles have gone against all year. But they're just having a hard time against the Allen front. The Allen front, big, strong, quick. I would venture to say the Highlanders hadn't faced anybody like that all year long.
So Allen from their own 29, 8:50 to play in a 14-point lead here in the 2nd quarter. Murray with no protection in the back with him, but he launches one deep, and it is caught. To the end zone, Jalen Guyton, touchdown.
Well, the Eagles just went an empty set. Murray in the backfield by himself. He just waited, had plenty of time all day in the pocket, stepped back, launched the ball, as you said, Michael. Wide open, Jalen Guyton down the middle of the field, got behind the safety. Old defensive coach, secondary coach says, never let anybody get behind you, son, but he did. And the Allen Eagles are on the scoreboard once again.
71-yard touchdown play from Murray to Guyton. 571 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns coming in. He now has touchdown number 7 and his 5th for the playoffs. 21-0 Allen here in the 2nd quarter.
We welcome you to North Shore Marine. We support a large parts and accessories for Johnson, Evinrude, Yamaha, and Suzuki. And we also have parts for your boat, not only just the motor. So you can come in and get pretty much everything you need and be on your way. So you name it, we got it. We sell Sea Arc aluminum boats, a wide variety we try to keep in stock so we can accommodate just about anybody. We service Johnson, Evinrude, Yamaha, and Suzuki. We have a master technician in our staff, and He's highly accredited. Well, of course, we're a family-oriented business. We try to keep it on that level. We're concerned for the well-being of our customers. Come visit us at North Shore Marine.
Roche to kick it off. Tyler Patrick will get a chance, but backpedaling in the end zone, he'll take a knee. Well, all it took was a 71-yard touchdown pass from Kyler Murray to Jalen Guyton. First time those two have hooked up. 71-yard touchdown, taking 11 seconds off the clock. 21-0 Allen as we play with 8:39 remaining in the second quarter. Alongside the coach, Carl Bailey, Michael Silvers, and our crew from Waco.
Well, Michael, we said that Kyler Murray had a hot hand in the first quarter. Adding on the 71-yard touchdown pass, Kyler is now 10 for 12, 211 yards, 2 touchdown passes, all within a quarter and a half of play.
8 straight completions, too, for Allen's junior quarterback. We mentioned his offer sheet at the top of our program. A&M, Texas, Texas Tech, TCU, Ohio State, Clemson, Arizona State, Auburn, Notre Dame, Mississippi have all offered him. On first down, lost yardage for Patrick Carr back to the 21. Loss of 4 on the play.
Well, Carr's had a good year for the Highlanders, and that stretch play they're trying to run to get outside. Obviously, he got outside one time on that 36-yard run, but it's tough to run that play against the Eagles because they do such a good job of playing downhill, downfield, and stretching the play out all the way to the sidelines.
Approaching 8 minutes remaining in the first half. All Allen at 21-0. Andritos with a quick pass to the left side. It is complete. Close to first down yardage. Bailey Novak, his 11th reception of the season, came in with 157 yards receiving. Takes it to the 34-yard line and picks up 13.
Well, nice little catch, nice throw out there by Chris. And the Highlanders are in business there. 3rd and 1. They really need to pick up this first down.
Operate out of a pistol look. 3 down defensive linemen for Allen. And a handoff to Carr. He is plastered in the backfield. No chance. A loss back to the 32. Now if you're the Woodlands, what do you do?
Well, down 21-0 here in the first quarter. I'm an old defensive coach. I'd punt and play defense, but looks like Coach Mark Smith knows a heck of a lot more than I do. He's down there coaching on the sidelines today, and of course their quarterback is also their punter as well.
Right. And he's going to punt it away, and it's blocked. Picked up on the fly by Allen, brought back Zach Bishop. Out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, great job. Looked like Cameron Manning might have got his hand up in there. Those short punt formations like that are so dangerous because you really don't have a chance to get a good step and a half to get that kickoff. Allen had a big push right up the middle, and it was George Brooks, the little sophomore, that got his hand up little. He's only 6'3", 285, but Allen is in business, up 21-0 here in the second quarter.
Begin on the 13 in Highlander territory. Ideen is in the lineup as the running back, offset to the left of Kyler Murray. 3 receivers, top of your screen. Murray, plenty of time, throws, caught, touchdown, Pettijohn.
Murray had all day, just stood in the pocket, waited till Pettijohn came open, came across the field, a little short crossing route all the way across the field. Nice again. Murray, hot hand. Can't say enough about Kyler Murray and the Allen offense at this point. Highlanders are on their heels.
5 different Eagles have been the recipients of Kyler Murray passes today, and that is his 3rd different receiver to score. And the Eagles now lead 28-0 with 6:34 to play. And one of the things that you can't do against an Allen Eagle offense, and I'm sure you're well aware, is give them short fields and not match them point for point, because this team is going to score.
Highlanders had a couple opportunities there earlier in this quarter. They brought the ball down, then they just stymied out, gave the ball up to the Allen Eagles on the 4th down. Then they came right back. They got the fumble inside of Allen's 15-yard line. They couldn't do anything with it. So they've had a couple opportunities here to try to stay with them, but the Allen defense, you know, Kyler Murray has a hot hand already, but I would say the Allen defense right now is the story of the ball game. They have limited the Woodlands to 4 first downs and less than 100 yards total offense in the ball game so far.
Again, just a single play drive. 13 yards on the hookup from Murray to Pettijohn. 9 seconds is all it took. 28-0 Allen here in the second quarter with 6:34 remaining. First touchdown of the postseason for Pettijohn. His 5th for the season, came in averaging over 12 yards a catch in 2013 as Orochi kicks it off. Patrick 5 yards deep. Won't even get to the 15. Combination of Ryan Hoogerworth and Will Rossi, unless that's the other 10 on the roster. Imaj Davis, a sophomore, on special teams.
I believe that's Davis. Hoogerworth is backup quarterback. Great coverage again by the Eagles.
And Hoogerworth has seen time, whether it's mop-up time, but he also played in the McKinney game when Kyler Murray was taken out of the lineup due to a bruised foot. Now, obviously, when we talked with Tom Westerberg down the field earlier, had that been a playoff game, Murray's in the game.
Absolutely. And you can see why Murray has all those offers you were talking about.
Highlanders will start from their own 13, trailing 28-0. Handoff Patrick Carr as the Highlanders staying true to their offensive schematic with Jim Rapp calling the plays, but only 1 yard for the junior Patrick Carr.
Christian Sam, the outside linebacker, who started the game off with a big play in on that stop for the Allen Eagle defense.
This is a Highlander team playing close games in the postseason. Average margin of victory just 2 points. Average margin of victory throughout the 2013 campaign, 19.4 points. 2nd down and 9. Andritzos fires up the sideline, out of the reach of everybody. Closest one to it was a Lutu. Pass intended for Tyler Patrick. It's 3rd down and long.
Yeah, just the go route. Mayomi Alutu wasn't going to let anybody get behind him. And Tyler Patrick just didn't have the speed to catch up with that football.
One of the things Mark Schmidt said during the pregame warm-ups in respect to Andritzos, he's got a cannon for an arm, but over the offseason, he really wants Andritzos to focus on his short game. Offseason may be after today. 5:46 left to play in the second quarter, 28-0. Highlanders trailing Allen, and Andritzos in trouble, tries to throw it away, and he does. Was in the grasp of Ryan Johnson, senior inside linebacker. No flag for intentional grounding. He was out of the tackle box, but it does bring up 4th down and long, and the punt team will come out.
Yeah, he was just fortunate to get that ball away, or to be a little more dire situation for the Highlanders to punt.
Alutu stands at the Highlander 41. And Andritzos delivers a high wobbly kick out of, that's going to be Clinton back deep for the punt, but he doesn't get a chance. Ball is marked out of bounds at the 49-yard line, a 34-yard punt for Andritzos, and plenty of time on the board. You don't need much time with this Allen offense.
No, they don't, and the Highlanders really need to come up with a stop here to keep the floodgates from continuing to open for the Allen Eagles.
Got an update from Georgetown. Westfield leading Skyline 7-0. 6:16 remaining in the first quarter. Winner of that game gets the winner of this game. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Murray out of the shotgun. Again, he's going to cannon one deep, wide open, but dropping it at the 5, Grant Finney. Patrick was burnt on the coverage for the Highlanders. And the first incomplete pass by no doing of Kyler Murray in his last 9 to 10 attempts.
Well, Grant Finney's going to catch it at halftime and after the ball game for this big drop. He kind of had to look over his shoulder a little bit to catch the ball, but it was right on the money.
Murray on a keeper. Hasn't run a lot today, but when he does, he's got a huge lane, and he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, 49 yards, and Kyler Murray has given the Eagles a 34-point edge.
You hate to say something like this, but Kyler just, if they're not going to catch it, I'll just run it in. Excellent job by the Allen offensive line coming off, getting their blocks up front, and then Murray just has the speed when he hits the secondary. There's hardly anybody out there on that field is going to catch him in a race.
Orochi tacks on the extra point. 35-0 Eagles. When it rains, it pours, and the points are pouring down on the Woodlands. The Highlanders came in. Their average margin of defeat was 13 points. They lost by 23 to Katy, and they lost by 3 to Skyline. They're down by 35, and we're not even through the first half.
Well, the Allen Eagles, we talked about it prior to the ball game. They have an explosive offense. Again, I want to point out the defensive play of the Allen Eagles so far today. They have limited a very good rushing team to 4 first downs and under a total of 100 yards of offense. And the Allen Eagles are just playing such strong defense.
It only took 16 seconds, 2 plays, but Murray with a 49-yard touchdown run has given the Eagles 35 points. They've scored 3 touchdowns on their last 4 plays from scrimmage. And Orochi will kick it again. Patrick from the 1. Patrick over the 20. Stopped at the 21-yard line.
Outside of the big run back on the kickoff early in the ball game and cars run down the sidelines, really the Highlanders have struggled offensively.
Today's playoff game from Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco is being sponsored by Morgan and Gerald Burke, your hometown lawyers. Well, if the Allen Eagles can score 35 points in the first half, who says the Highlanders can't do the same? They're going to have to start. They trail by 5 touchdowns, 5:03 remaining. From the shotgun, Chris Andritsos. Underneath, finds Novak. Gets a great block by Chris Bell, and it springs Novak for an additional 5 yards to about the 32, maybe the 33, an 11-yard pass play, and a Highlander first down.
Nice block by Carr in the backfield to keep that play alive to begin with. Good block on the outside.
Got an Eagle slow to get up, and that sophomore free safety, Jalen Jones.
I believe Jalen was the recipient of the block on the outside by the wide receiver, Chris Bell.
He's up and walking off under his own power, which is good news for Tom Westerberg. Even though, as the coaches mentioned throughout the first half, this is a deep Allen defense.
Gives Coach Schmidt a chance to talk to his offensive unit, tell them, great job, we got a first down. Let's just keep this momentum going, go down the field, and have something positive happen for us on this drive.
This Eagle defense has been very stingy, allowing opponents just 250 yards a game in the playoffs. Out pattern complete, Tyler Patrick caught that pass in front of the cover man, Chance Melanson, to the 45-yard line, 12 yards on the pickup. Second catch of the day for Tyler Patrick, and the 5th first down of the afternoon for the Woodlands. On first down, flags, halt play. Procedure call upcoming on the Woodlands. So far, a relatively clean first half in respect to laundry on the turf. Just 4 total penalties, two called on each team.
Allen brings in a big group of defensive players.
And another flag. For Allen, that was number 8, late to come off the field. A substitution call on Allen. Marquise Jordan was running all he could. He was trying to beat his own 40 time. That gives the Highlanders their 5 yards back. So it's first down and 10 for the Woodlands, scrimmaging from their own 45. 3 receivers in the lineup. Pistol look for Andritzos. On the delay. Patrick Carr better escape, and he does. Could have been stopped in the backfield by Davis, but he escaped that tackle. Takes it into Eagle territory and rumbles out of bounds at the 42. 13 yards for Patrick Carr and another Highlander first down.
Well, so far, Carr is the offense for the Highlanders. Did a good job of coming out of the tackle by Marcus Davis and Christian Sam. Escaped him, got down the sidelines for his second big run of the ball game.
Inside Eagle territory, set up on the 42. Andritzos under pressure, doesn't feel it, and down he goes. Back outside the 45. To be Luke McAllister. And on the linebacker blitz and a loss of 5.
Yeah, McAllister came off the outside, looped around from behind. As you mentioned, the quarterback didn't feel him there, and big sack. Highlanders had a couple of first downs, good momentum in this drive. They really need to come away with some points in this drive.
Second down and 14. On the pump fake and the delay to Carr. It worked one time, and it's going to work again. He is taken down by Melanson, but not after he takes it down inside the 40-yard line to the 38. Gain of 8 yards for Carr, brings up third down and manageable.
Carr gets off, had a good block up front by number 71, Alex Common, the right guard, that sprung that play.
Third down and 6 as we approach 3 minutes remaining in the first half, 35-0 Eagles. Andritzos over the middle, overshoots his man, and it's almost picked off by Alutu. Novak, the intended target.
Well, Chris is coming up too strong on a couple of these throws downfield. He's throwing into the wind. Don't know if he's trying to overcompensate or what he's doing. Receiver just didn't have a chance there at all.
Highlanders now 0 for 7 on third down conversion opportunities here in the first half. And they will go for it on fourth down and 6 from the Allen 38. Option and a pitch to Carr. Carr looking for the corner, and he tries to bowl over Melanson. Melanson stops him at the 35. Just a 3-yard pickup and a turnover on downs.
Well, the Highlanders had a great opportunity. They moved the ball, had a couple of first downs in this series. But again, the Allen Eagle defense, they come up big. Carr on the pitch, just couldn't get the corner turned. Had a receiver out there, couldn't get the block on the defensive back. Allen Eagles take over again, 2:48 to go, and they have plenty of time, all their timeouts, and Kyler Murray at quarterback.
Play fake to Barlow. Murray fires left. It is complete. Finney trying to atone for the drop pass that surely would have been a touchdown back in their last series. Takes it down to the Highlander 25-yard line.
Well, nice catch by Finney out in the flat. Deep out route. Finney turned around, turned it inside, caught the ball with his hands. Good catch. And once he caught the ball, he just accelerated down the field. Big gain for the Eagles.
That's a 40-yard gain. And Murray lofts one over the middle, and it is almost hauled in by a leaping Finney, but it was almost picked off. He had 2 Highlanders in the area. Cade Markle was there along with Jeffrey Keating.
Good job by Markle to stay in the middle of the field, not let anybody get behind you that time. Good play, trying to make a play on the ball, just knocked it away from the Allen receiver.
Murray 12 of 16, 283 yards here in this first half. The Highlanders have yet to allow a 300-yard passer, and that's going to happen today, no doubt, as Barlow bowls his way down inside the 10 for another Eagle first down to the 9 after a 15-yard scamper.
Good call by assistant coach, offense coordinator Jeff Fleener. Highlanders expecting Murray to throw the ball. They come back with Barlow right up the middle behind that big offensive line. They move the Highlanders a first and goal inside the 10 for the Eagles.
From the 9, it is first down and goal. Barlow, nope, on the play fake and a laser pass on a slant route. Could not be hauled in by Guyton.
Yeah, it's just a double slant route of two receiver side. Good job by the Woodlands defensive back there to get his hands up in there, break up the pass.
Mentioned the 283 yards, now on 12 of 17 passing for Murray. He's also thrown for 3 touchdowns to 3 different receivers. Carter got 1, Guyton got 1, and Pettijohn. That, of course, before the 49-yard touchdown run by Murray himself, which followed a Pettijohn, a Finney drop at the 5-yard line. Second and goal from the 9. Here's Barlow. Barlow trying to get to the corner, and he is tripped up by a cheating safety, junior Jeffrey Keating, down to the 7 for a gain of 2.
Good read by Keating coming out of his safety position. It's almost like a tight outside linebacker. He read the block of the receiver. He came quick, tripped up Barlow. Eagles third down and goal. Clock winding down to 1:30 in the half.
Third and goal from the 7. Over the middle, Murray, touchdown, Carter.
Good move by Carter, inside receiver out of 2 receiver set, made a little move to the outside, got back underneath the safety number 8, Merkel, on the inside move. And again, Kyler Murray is on the button. Hot hand.
Second touchdown catch of the afternoon for Carter, and the 4th for Murray, his 5th touchdown overall. 42-0. Eagles on top of the Highlanders. 1:21 remaining until halftime.
That was quick.
This was you. You've been trying to get me to eat egg whites for years. You went and talked to McDonald's?
Oh, an Egg White Delight McMuffin.
Oh, I knew it.
The new Egg White Delight McMuffin. Freshly grilled egg whites and creamy white cheddar. Also available on any of your favorites. It's another new way to love McDonald's.
This is good.
Yeah, it's better than good.
Do you remember my last time?
Oh, yeah. But it's in the car.
That's good.
Nothing brings the community together like high school sports. And for the Allegiance Bank team, our partnership with the community is a big deal.
From blood drives to food drives, to even the longest of rides, Allegiance bankers are committed to making a difference and impacting the local community, providing volunteer hours and rolling up our sleeves as an active and responsible community partner.
At Allegiance Bank, we are your neighbor and your community bank. That's our game plan.
Michael Silvers and the coach, Carl Bailey. It's been an explosion in the first half by the Allen Eagle offense. They lead the Woodlands 42-0. Tyler Patrick from the goal line. Over the 20 and out to the 25. 7-yard touchdown pass. Kyler Murray, his 4th touchdown pass of the game to Cole Carter, his 2nd touchdown catch of the afternoon. Capping off a 6-play, 65-yard drive, and $1:27 off the clock. Orochi's extra point good, 42-0.
Well, Michael, according to our crack statistician, Mike Ferris, the doctor is with us today. Kyler Murray is just lighting things up. Kyler has already thrown for 272 yards in the first half. He's 13 of 18, and a couple of those incompletions were drops.
First down and 10. Over the middle, a pass is caught by Novak as Andrisos finds Bailey Novak for the third time today.
Yeah, Ryan Johnson in on that stop along with Devon Diggs, another linebacker that gets a lot of playing time for the Eagles, a sophomore.
Hurry-up offense employed here by the Highlanders as they trail by 6 touchdowns. Pass to the slot man on the left side, Novak again. Will get a first down to stop the clock momentarily on a 5-yard play.
Well, so far the Highlanders have been held to under 140 yards of offense, only 7 first downs in the ball game. That makes their 8th first down of the ball game on that play.
First down and 10 as the clock continues now to move. And Carr on the delay. Patrick Carr to the 45. 9 yards.
Yeah, the sophomore linebacker, Sion Tupu, number 31, and the referee helped stop Carr on that play. Just couldn't get out of the way.
Pulled down from Sion Tupu, as the coach mentioned. Andritos a little indecisive, scrambles to his left. Takes a hit, and he cannot find Patrick Carr running underneath on a crossing pattern. And that will lead us to the end of the first half with the score. The Allen Eagles 42, the Woodlands Highlanders nothing. On the other side of the break, our halftime coverage from Floyd Casey Stadium here in Waco.
Best high school football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all vying to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships presented by State Farm. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to Ticketmaster.com.
Long live being comfortable in your own saddle. Long live being tough enough to handle anything. Introducing Premium Performance Advanced Comfort Cowboy Cut Jeans. 2 times longer lasting and made to move with you, so you can move like a champion. New Advanced Comfort from Wrangler. Long live Cowboys.
Our spotlight shines on the best and brightest high school athletes and coaches the state of Texas has to offer. Get the latest highlights and exclusive features from across the state every week. High School Spotlight, Sundays and Mondays on Fox Sports Southwest.
The time is now for live video highlights of your school's march to excellence.
News sets up inside of the pitch. High fly to left. It's up. It's deep. And it's going to be gone.
Legacy Sports Network brings you high-quality HD video broadcasted by the best in the business.
Handoff, Adam Taylor lunges to the end zone, touchdown.
This is one of the most exciting things.
With all the runs, hits, scores, and more, we're building a legacy one game at a time.
I appreciate it, Gerald. You guys at Legacy do an unbelievable job.
Join us on pay-per-view or video live streaming your favorite high school and college athletics at legacysportsnetwork.com.
Legacy Sports Network is going to be bringing this presentation to your home.
Halftime here at Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco, where the Allen Eagles enjoy a 42-0 lead over the Woodlands Highlanders after 24 minutes of play. Now we take you down to the field to enjoy the marching band and the drill team performance of Allen High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2013 Allen Eagle Band and Color Guard in their presentation of Celebration Espanol Part 1 and 2. Director of Bands is Blaine Hinton. Associate Directors are Rick Villarreal, John Peterson, Bob Ferguson, David Fortenberry, Jerry Moore, Taylor Smith, and Valerie Lucas. The percussion instructor is Jeremy Oaks.
Back at Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco as you continue to enjoy halftime. It's been a struggle for the Woodlands Highlanders. They trail the Allen Eagles by a score of 42-0. Update from Georgetown in the other regional semifinal in the Class 5A Division I Region 2 bracket. The Westfield Mustangs carry a 27-13 lead in the second quarter over the Skyline Raiders. Now, enjoy the Woodlands High School marching band and drill team.
Woodlands High School High Steppers.
is inevitable. Time waits for no one. And those who look only to their past are rarely ready for their future. Never underestimate our ability, because after all, we are Texans.
Nothing brings the community together like high school sports. And for the Allegiance Bank team, our partnership with the community is a big deal.
From blood drives to food drives, to even the longest of rides, Allegiance Bankers are committed to making a difference and impacting the local community, providing volunteer hours and rolling up our sleeves as an active and responsible community partner.
At Allegiance Bank, we are your neighbor and your community bank. That's our game plan.
If you're looking somewhere to do some custom embroidery, screen printing, or just find some awesome bling, then it's time to head to Trademark Images. They are located at 4126 Center Street in the heart of Deer Park and are open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Trademark Images does just about everything on just about anything, from rhinestone tees to having your favorite school fan wear. Call them today at 281-930-4700 and go like them on Facebook as well. That's Trademark Images, your hometown spirit store.
Football fans, I see a Raising Cane's tailgate in your sights. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you have it in you to tackle that tailgate. To devour enough fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers and cane sauce to make tailgate history. Show thirst who's boss with sweet tea and lemonade. Not by the cup, but by the jug. Because this is our house. And today, you eat with the best of them. Raising Cane's, one love. Official sponsor of all things that make game day delicious.
The time is now for live video highlights of your school's march to excellence.
News sets up inside of the pitch. High fly to left. It's up. It's deep. And it's going to be gone.
Legacy Sports Network brings you high-quality HD video broadcasted by the best in the business.
Handoff, Adam Taylor lunges to the end zone, touchdown.
This is one of the most exciting things.
With all the runs, hits, scores, and more, we're building a legacy one game at a time.
I appreciate it, Gerald. You guys at Legacy do an unbelievable job.
Join us on pay-per-view or video live streaming your favorite high school and college athletics at legacysportsnetwork.com.
Legacy Sports Network is going to be bringing this presentation to your home.
And we welcome you back to Floyd Casey Stadium here in Waco. The Allen Eagles are thoroughly enjoying a 42-0 lead over the Woodlands Highlanders through one half here in Waco, Texas. Alongside the coach, Carl Bailey, I'm Michael Silvers. Delighted to have you here inside the booth. And Coach, what else can you say about this Allen Eagle offense? You were right on the money in the beginning of the game. This is a high-octane NASCAR-style offense. It's paid dividends with a 42-point edge.
Well, Kyler Murray has a hot hand. The Allen Eagles have been able to do a lot of things on offense. But I'd say the strength right now is their defense. They've really held the Woodlands in check. Woodlands have they come to the ball game with a big running game. They've shut that down. 8 first downs, no points. It's both sides of the ball, Michael.
And I know it's a 42-point edge for the Allen Eagle offense and the Allen Eagles as a whole, but they got some help from the Woodlands after 2 takeaways, good defensive takeaways, 14 points. Can't really give a lot of gimmies to this Eagle offense.
Early in the ball game, the Woodlands had a chance. They were down 14-0, had a chance down in Allen territory twice. Couldn't convert either time, gave the ball back to the Eagles. Eagles go down and score 21-0, and it's been all downhill for the Woodlands since then.
So it's 42-0. So what's the approach from an Allen perspective here in the second half?
Well, Allen's going to come out. They're going to run their game plan. They're going to do exactly what they've been doing. If the Woodlands can't stop them, they're going to score a couple more times. And the second-teamers, third-teamers going to come in, and they're going to get on the bus, go back to Allen, Texas today, eat that chicken fried steak, and be happy.
And if you're Mark Schmidt and the Woodlands Highlanders, what are you saying to the kids in the locker room?
Right now, you know, he's saying their team doesn't quit. They're not going to quit. They're going to come out hard, play hard the second half, and they've got a lot of juniors on this team. And he's telling those kids that, hey, you know, we're going to build something for next year. We might not can score 42 points against these guys this half, but we're going to go out. We're going to do something this half positive to go into offseason with a positive note.
24 minutes in the books, 24 minutes remaining from Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco. The winner gets either Dallas Skyline or Westfield. Looks like it's going to be the Allen Eagles. We'll be back with the start of the third quarter after these messages here on Fox Sports Southwest.
School football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all vying to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships presented by State Farm. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to Ticketmaster.com.
Long live being comfortable in your own saddle. Long live being tough enough to handle anything. Introducing Premium Performance Advanced Comfort Cowboy Cut Jeans. 2 times longer lasting and made to move with you, so you can move like a champion. New advanced comfort from Wrangler. Long live Cowboys.
Our spotlight shines on the best and brightest high school athletes and coaches the state of Texas has to offer. Get the latest highlights and exclusive features from across the state every week. High School Spotlight, Sundays and Mondays on Fox Sports Southwest.
Football fans, I see a Raising Cane's tailgate in your sights. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you have it in you to tackle that tailgate. To devour enough fresh, never-ever-frozen chicken fingers and cane sauce to make tailgate history. Show thirst who's boss with sweet tea and lemonade. Not by the cup, but by the jug. Because this is our house. And today, you eat with the best of them. Raising Cane's, one love. Official sponsor of all things that make game day delicious.
I think I have the window seat.
You better double check that, my friend. Don't think we don't know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
No, that's not it. You're that State Farm discount double check guy. Discount double check. Thanks to the hundreds you saved us, we could upgrade the grill class.
Grill class?
Your tongs are in your seat back.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Start of the third quarter, just about to get underway as the teams come back out on the field. Michael Silvers alongside the coach Carl Bailey and our entire LSN crew. We throw up the first half statistics. Total number of offensive yards for Allen, 362 to 148 for the Woodlands. Time of possession, 9 minutes, 26 seconds for the Eagles. And while the Woodlands have had the ball for the majority of the first half, they have no points to show for it. And you look at the turnover differential, 2 to the Woodlands, both cashed in for points by Allen, to the single fumble by Barlow that was not cashed in by the Woodlands.
Well, obviously, Kyler Murray's a big difference in this ball game. Kyler was 13 of 18, 272 yards, 4 touchdown passes the first half. And Kyler actually ran the ball in. He had a touchdown run. He's run the ball 4 times, 11 yards per carry for 44 yards. Kyler Murray, hot hand, Allen Eagle defense. Right now, it looks like a pretty unstoppable team.
And again, we'll remind you that the winner of this one will get either Dallas Skyline or Spring Westfield. And talking with Tom Westerberg. And for all intents and purposes, folks, it does look like the Allen Eagles will advance to the Region 2 championship game next week. Westerberg said that if Dallas Skyline would win their matchup against Westfield this afternoon, that the game would take place at Mesquite Memorial Stadium. If Westfield come away with the victory over the Raiders, that game would likely take place next Saturday in Round Rock. Both games would take place Saturday afternoon. The other piece of the equation is the victor of that game taking place in Georgetown.
Well, you know, Coach Mark Smith and his staff, you know, they went in halftime. They've told their players, hey, we're going to come out. We're going to do the best job we can. We're going to try to come out and do something positive. We've got to have – they get the ball back. Obviously, that's an advantage for them to come out with the ball. So let's see what these guys can do, see if they can move the ball in the Allen Eagles at all.
Patrick and Davis Harper ready to receive the third quarter kickoff from Carlos Orochi. Held up by the breeze, 2 yards deep. It's Patrick who takes it out to the 20, and then he runs down into special teams coverage supplied by Jalen Henley. So we talked about the approach for the Allen Eagles, up by 42 at the break. What do you think the approach will be here for Mark Schmid and the offense of the Woodlands Highlanders, down by 42?
Yeah, try to find something positive. You came into the ball game, run the ball 60-70% of the time. You've got Carr has been their offense so far this first half. Try to find a way to get the ball in Carr's hand and see if you can't pick up a few offensive first downs, move the ball, get a little momentum, and something positive for the Highlanders.
They begin from their own 21-yard line, and Dritzos on a play fake. Throws over the middle, and it's a one-hopper to Jeremy Davis Harper, looking for his 4th reception this season.
Yeah, Chad Adams defending back there at his safety position. Zach Bishop dropped back from his linebacker spot. Obviously, Coach Smith and his staff had other plans than getting the ball in the Carr's hands early in the drive.
Highlanders having some issues lining up. Bailey Novak joins Andritzos and Carr in the Highlander backfield on 2nd down and 10. The give is to Carr. Carr up the middle of the field, picking up 2 before dropped by Zach Bishop, inside linebacker, a senior for this Eagle defense. And Corey Kane, the defensive coordinator for the Eagles, has called a brilliant game so far.
Well, when you got 10 seniors out there and you have 20 guys that you rotate in on defense, and all of them can play, you know, Corey does a great job, his staff does a great job, but these players help out a lot.
0 for 7 on 3rd down conversions were the Highlanders in the first half. Pass to Davis Harper, this side of the field, will be short of the first down, tackled at the 27-yard line. Leading the way was Luke McAllister, but a host of Eagles swarm under Davis Harper and corral him short of the first down.
Well, that's a little slip screen outside. The Eagles recognized it real quick. The lineman even stopped on their break. Anthony Taylor, the defensive back, the cornerback out there was getting blocked. He came off his block, helped on the tackle, and the Highlanders are going to go 3 and out here.
And Dritzos, 8 of 13 for 93 yards throwing the football. Patrick Carr, 14 carries, 70 yards. And Dritzos to punt it away for the 2nd time. Clinton back deep to receive for Allen. Not a chance to return it. It is downed by Jake Cole at the 39-yard line. 32-yard punt for Andritzos. Today's playoff game on FoxSportsSouthwest.com is sponsored in part by Morgan and Gerald Burke, your hometown lawyers. And the Eagle offense under junior Kyler Murray. Dynamic and efficient in the first half. Will start this possession into good field position on their own 39. 1st and 10, Murray slings it right. It is complete to Jalen Guyton, who has a big touchdown catch of 71 yards here this afternoon. That one right at the first down marker will depend on the spot.
T.C. Snyder coming up for the Woodlands defense, making that stop. It's going to be a first down for the Eagles.
That is their 14th for the game. And on 1st and 10, a run to Barlow, and he is stopped in the backfield. Zach Krolchik on the stop.
You know,
and a loss of 2.
Zach's played a good game up front. He's made some plays for the Highlanders at times. Done a good job up front today.
Barlow had 14 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown against Horn last week. He's been stymied by this Highlander offense Another pass completion on a crossing pattern. Cole Carter makes the reception in Highlander territory at the 38-yard line. 15 yards on the pass play.
Yeah, Cole just came out of his inside slot position, the little crossing route that we saw earlier in the ball game by Cole, just coming across the other side of the field.
Murray just needs 3 yards to go over 300 for the day, and he launches one to the end zone. Caught, Guyton, touchdown. 38 yards, and the Allen Eagles strike on their first possession of offense here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Guyton just ran a little post route, got behind Tyler Murphy, the safety. Good throw by Kyler Murray. And the Eagles score again.
Orochi for the point after. Timeout on the field. 9:14 remaining in the third. All Allen at 49-zip.
Hello, I'm Gerald Burke.
And I'm Morgan Burke. I graduated from the Woodlands High School in 1998. I played football and I ran track there.
Morgan and I are lawyers. We office at 24 Waterway, Suite number 660 in the Woodlands.
I was a former prosecutor here in Montgomery County. Now I handle the criminal work at our office.
I've been practicing for more than 30 years. If you have a legal concern, contact us at 713-862-7766 or check us out at thehometownlawyer.com.
And as always, go Highlanders!
Yes, sir.
Kickoff by Orochi. Patrick getting some return yards in this game. Stopped short of the 15. A 38-yard touchdown pass. That's Murray's 5th of the game to Cole Carter, his 2nd touchdown grab of the afternoon. 4-play, 61-yard drive, $1.05 off the clock. And the Orochi extra point has given the Allen Eagles a 49-0 lead.
Marquise Jordan down for the Eagles on that coverage on that kick. Kyler Murray is now 18 of 21, according to our statistician, Mike Farish, 335 yards, and as you said, Michael, 5 touchdown passes.
We think he's done for the day, as there's a new quarterback in the lineup and a handoff to Carr. Might have been, was that Jeremy Davis Harper running the offense? Or see who that could be.
Mason Barkey on the tackle for the Eagles.
Minus a yard on the run by Carr. And on the play fake, it is Sterling Scott who's taking the snaps at quarterback. He gets a first down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play.
Mark Schmidt and his staff decided to try the little wildcat look, see if they could get something going on the ground.
Sterling Scott, all of 5 foot 4 inches. It was said that defensive linemen have a hard time finding him due to that stature. 5 feet 2 inches tall, senior for the Highlanders. He will take this snap and again run this wildcat. This time he is stood up on the right side. But not after he gets to the 29-yard line for 5 more yards.
Sion Tupu, outside linebacker for the Eagles, sophomore, gets up off the bottom of the pile.
7:45 left to play in the third quarter of a 49-0 Eagle advantage. Another play fake. Scott straight ahead. First down and more to the 38-yard line, tripped up by Tupu. 9-yard run for Sterling Scott.
Well, three straight plays for Scott. Getting a little gap in there, finding a hole. Like you said, he's a little diminutive back, and they can't see him too well, but Hopefully he doesn't get lit up here in a minute by one of these big giants up front.
1st and 10 for the Highlanders. They'll scrimmage from their own 38. Option pitch out to Carr. Carr upended by Chance Melanson at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, trying a little option look.
Carr with 16 carries, 71 yards. The Highlanders still looking for their first points of the afternoon. Set up with 2nd down and 8 from their own 40.
Going to continue to go with Scott in there at quarterback.
This time the give to Carr, and he turns the corner for first down yardage and more to the Allen 30. Down the sideline to the 10, and he is forced out of bounds by Melanson at the Eagle 3.
Well, big play by the Highlanders. Carr again, their offensive engine for today just took the handoff. Couple of missed tackles at the line of scrimmage, and he bolted into the open, turned on the jets, raced to the sidelines, and almost got in the end zone for the Highlanders' first score of the ball game.
57 yards on the run by Patrick Carr, which puts him over the 100-yard mark for the afternoon. On 17 rushes, he now has 128 yards for the Highlanders.
Play clock down to 10 here for the Highlanders.
And now it's Andritsos who returns to the Highlander offensive lineup. Straight ahead, it's Andritsos, and he's bottled up after getting a yard or two. We'll see how they mark it. Maybe a yard down to the 2-yard line. Andritsos with the sacks and all now has negative 10 yards on 6 carries.
Well, the little change of pace, change of quarterbacks really helped the Highlanders on this series.
2nd down and goal from the Eagle 2. Carr behind Andritsos from the pistol. Fake on the pitch, Andritsos to the end zone, cut, touchdown, Jeremy Davis Harper.
Well, that was a nice play, nice execution by Andritsos.
Andritsos' 8th touchdown pass of the season and the 2nd of the year for Davis Harper.
Yeah, Harper came out of the backfield, crossed the line of scrimmage from the opposite side. He got lost in traffic, little bootleg action out there, wide open in the flat.
Rhett Pruitt tacks on the extra point. The margin has been cut to 42 points. Still all Allen, over 5 minutes to go in the 3rd.
If you're looking for the best selection of crawfish on this side of Louisiana, the Louisiana Crawfish Hut is the place to go. Our seafood selection will make you go home completely satisfied with our dishes, such as our oyster louie and hut platter, not to mention desserts that will cure your sweet tooth craving. The Louisiana Crawfish Hut offers any type of atmosphere you're looking for, whether day or night, 7 days a week with the best service you will find around. Come in and watch your favorite team on any of our 16 TVs. The Louisiana Crawfish Hut, located off Highway 90 in Crosby, offering the best that Louisiana has to offer here in Texas.
Law Office is a proud sponsor of today's game. Randy Sandifer provides representation throughout all of the Metroplex from his office located at 201A West Main in Allen, Texas. Randy welcomes the opportunity to talk with you and to discuss how his firm may be of service. Call 972-396-1118 and talk to Randy, or go online and check out their website at sandiferlawoffice.com. On the squib kick down the field, it is Chad Adams who reaches the 23 on the return. Of course, you can check us out on Facebook, facebook.com, Legacy Sports Network. Follow us on Twitter at Legacy Sportsnet and also at The Old Coach. And of course, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Legacy Sports Network. For this game and other games in the last few years, presentations from the Legacy Sports Network. New quarterback in the game is indeed Ryan Hoogerworth. Throws a pass to the right side. It is complete for a first down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Will Rossi was the back out of the backfield that caught the pass from Ron Hoogerworth. Ron's seen a lot of action this year.
And on a play fake, Hoogerworth scrambles to his right, lowers the shoulder, takes it for 3 yards to the 38. Hoogerworth got the start against McKinney in a game in which Kyler Murray had a bruised foot, sat out, and Hoogerworth led his team to a 56-7 win. On the ground to Ideen, and Ideen on second down, 2 more yards to the 40. Third down, and the Eagles successful on third down conversions. They missed on their first, but converted their last 4 of the first half. That scoring play for the Woodlands, 2-yard touchdown pass, Andrizos to Davis Harper. That was an 8-play, 88-yard drive, 3:57 off the clock. The Pruitt extra point was good, 49-7 your score inside the final 4 minutes of the third. Hoogerworth under pressure, scrambles, and gets back to the line of scrimmage, where he's brought down by Phoenix Jones, an outside linebacker, senior for the Highlander defense. And for the first time this afternoon, excuse me, Coach, the Eagles will be forced to punt.
Yeah, Highlanders came up with a big stop there. Even though Hoogerworth's in at quarterback, it doesn't really matter to the Highlanders who's in there. They get the big stop. They're going to have the Eagles 3 and out. Ball's going to be turned over here. Give them another opportunity to go down and see if they can score again.
Hoogerworth will deliver the punt, and it's a beautiful kick. It drives Patrick back to his own 9. Escapes 1 tackle, but that contact enough to trip up Patrick at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, Jalen Gotton down there for the Eagles on that coverage.
50-yard punt by Hoogerworth.
Well, we'll see if the Highlanders stick with Scott at quarterback. That was their little engine that got them down the field, got some positive things going for the Highlanders in the last series.
Well, I think the conversation right now at this stage of the playoffs, and maybe it was the conversation at the beginning of the season, was whether or not Allen and Katy, the 2 5A state champions, would have their chance to repeat. Andrizos under pressure, but he's able to dump it off to Patrick Carr. Carr cuts up the field and takes it out to the 22-yard line, 8 yards, brings up second down and 2. But would they be able to repeat? Both teams very much still alive in the postseason.
Well, at theoldcoach.com, we put out our Friday Night Football magazine once a year in the summer, and we went with the Allen Eagles Division I and the Katy Tigers Division II to repeat, and so far we're looking good.
Katy with a 56-26 victory in the Region 3 semifinals of the Division II bracket yesterday. Pass complete, Hunter Moore out to the Highlander 41 for 19 more yards and a Highlander first down. First catch of the afternoon for Hunter Moore, just a sophomore.
Jalen Henley was the cornerback out there all by himself. Nice throw that time. That's a deep out route, good throw.
A lot of the second team defense out on the field for the Allen Eagles. First and 10 for the Highlanders from their own 41. Andrizos on the option, the pitch out to Carr down the sideline, and he is gone. 59 yards, Patrick Carr with his first touchdown of the game.
Yeah, just a little option play. Eagles came up, took the quarterback out. Nobody got to the pitch. Good block on the outside by the wide receiver on the cornerback. Carr down the sidelines. Highlanders score for the second series in a row.
$59 yards for Patrick Carr. Third touchdown of the postseason. 49-14 Eagles, 2 minutes minutes to go in the third.
If I get pneumonia,
Break my arm.
need to know if my pain is something more.
I know I can trust Neighbors Emergency Center to save me.
They save my time.
They'll save me from missing the championship.
They'll save me from missing my meeting.
They'll save me from missing the chance to walk her down the aisle someday.
They save me. He saves me.
You save me.
Neighbors Emergency Center saves lives.
Neighbors Emergency Center. Care that counts. Experience that matters.
It's time to go back in time, sharing the merriment of hundreds of live performances, the taste of over 1,000 foods, and the fun of dozens of games and rides. And be sure to enjoy special savings opening weekend, October 12th and 13th. Brought to you by DeMontron Coca-Cola. Huzzah!
Here's Grant Finney. Takes it out short of the 20-yard line. 59-yard touchdown run by Patrick Carr. Three-play, 86-yard drive for the Highlanders. 59 seconds, the time of the drive. Pruitt's extra point cuts the lead to 49-14. Now, have a final from the Division II bracket, and the other half of the Region III championship game will be taking place down at Reliant Stadium in Houston on Friday night as the Manville Mavericks defeat the Memorial Mustangs 49-21. Here's Hoogerworth. He is tackled maybe a half yard by Krolchik. And a lot of folks thought that might have been the regional final last year, but Keith Ford, who now plays the Oklahoma Sooners, and the Cy Ranch Mustangs had something to say about that. They would end up losing to Katy in the Region 3 final, and the Tigers would go on to win the state championship for a 7th time. Pass left, Hoogerworth finds Clinton. Clinton for a first down, breaks a tackle. Hit by Gilstrap and then finished off. And that to the 35, a 15-yard pass play.
Yeah, nice throw by Ryan, had plenty of time, dropped back, found Kendall Clinton, his receiver, to the weak side, one receiver side. Had man coverage out there by the cornerback. Kendall slips a block, nice gain on the play.
16th first down for Allen, and on the play action, Hoogerworth fires over the middle, caught. Clinton with another catch to the midfield stripe for another 15.
Yeah, Allen's working the weak side, the one receiver side right now.
Clinton, 6 catches, 95 yards, and the 18th first down for Allen today. Final minute to go here in the third quarter, 49-14 Eagles. Ideen rumbles off tackle right and then lays the lumber on a first down run of 14 yards. His longest run of the afternoon. We take another look.
Yeah, Jeffrey Keating caught the brunt of Ideen's rumble on that one, and he'll remember that one.
First and 10. Hoogerworth keeps it this time on the zone read, and a flag comes in late. Hoogerworth, as it stands, has an 11-yard carry, but we'll check the marker. Thrown by referee Bill Corcoran. That Manville team, a one-loss team, their only loss suffered in week 1 against the North Shore Mustangs, who were eliminated by the Cy-Fair Bobcats 9-7 in the Region 3 semifinals of the D1 bracket last night, holding the call on Allen.
Yeah, they got the Allen tackle that time with a little hole, but those guys up front for the Allen Eagles, led by their center, T. John Caroma, they've been doing a great job this afternoon controlling the line of scrimmage. Tanner Couch, Miles Massey, Brian Cornell, Greg Little, Luke Height Susan. All those guys up front today is doing an outstanding job.
The conclusion of the third quarter here from Floyd Casey Stadium, 49-14, with the Allen Eagles on top of the Woodlands Highlanders. Back with the fourth in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Gerald Burke. And I'm Morgan Burke. I graduated from the Woodlands High School in 1998. I played football and I ran track there.
Morgan and I are lawyers. We office at 24 Waterway Suite number 660 in the Woodlands.
I was a former prosecutor here in Montgomery County. Now I handle the criminal work at our office.
I've been practicing for more than 30 years. If you have a legal concern, contact us at 713-862-7766 or check us out at thehometownlawyer.com.
And as always, go Highlanders.
Yes, sir.
Best high school football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all vying to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships presented by State Farm. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to Ticketmaster.com. The Wrangler Road to the Championship starts right here on Fox Sports Southwest.
Where we start with two of the best teams in Class 4A.
All season long, Texas has turned to Fox Sports Southwest for wall-to-wall gridiron action.
The crew is in Jasper, Texas tonight.
They would turn it over on downs. Keep sending in those photos.
The Wrangler Road to the Championship brings you every bit of high school football until this year's champions are crowned. Watch the Wrangler Road to the Championship on Fox Sports Southwest. Brought to you in part by Cavenders. If it's high school football, it's on Fox Sports Southwest. We're your home for comprehensive coverage every game night. Get all the Texas high school football scores and highlights from across the state. High School Scoreboard Live on Fox Sports Southwest.
Third quarter, Kendall Clinton with another reception as he is drug out of bounds by Tyler Murphy. But with the 15 yards tacked on due to the personal foul on the Woodlands. Allen with first down and 10 from the Highlander 21. Hoogerworth fires, and that one thrown behind the intended target, Nick Hinckley. Murphy on the coverage.
That's Hoogerworth's first incomplete pass since he's been in there. First series Hoogerworth was in, the Highlanders were able to stop the Eagles, but since then, Hoogerworth's been able to lead the Eagles down the field in scoring position again.
Update from Georgetown at halftime, Westfield 34, Skyline 20. Design run for Hoogerworth on second down and 10, and he's going to be shy of the first down. It depends on the spot. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 12, which would give him a 9-yard carry.
Thomas Gilstrap came over and made the final hit to bring Hoogerworth down.
Third down and short for Allen. Ideen not going to get it. Second and third effort, he will get the first down. To the 10-yard line, picking up 2, needed 1.
Yeah, he was dragging Tanner Birdsong along for the ride that time. Tanner made good contact. He's going to stop him short of the line of scrimmage, but Ideen just kept moving the pile, moving, and got the first down for the Eagles right at the 10-yard line.
How about third down efficiency for Tom Westerberg's team? 5 for 7 on third downs this afternoon. First and goal. Ideen hit in the backfield immediately. Mitchell Fountain, senior backup defensive end with the penetration, and a loss of 5 back at the 15.
Yeah, the Eagles were trying to run a little trap play there, and the guard didn't get around the center in time to stop Fountain on his pursuit of Ideen.
Second down and goal from the Highlander 15. 3 receivers, bottom of your screen. Hoogerworth looking left all the way. Fires it underneath, and it is complete. Will Rossi takes it down to the 11, 4-yard completion. But again, another third down for Allen on Rossi's second reception of the day. Third and goal from the Highlander 11. Ideen off the right shoulder of Hoogerworth. Hoogerworth fires, and that is batted and intercepted. Jeffrey Keating with the pick, and he takes it back over the 20 to the 22. Keating's first interception of the season. And incidentally, that's Hoogerworth's second pick of the year.
Yeah, Ryan just blazed this ball there. Ryan's going to West Virginia on a baseball scholarship, and the receiver just couldn't hold on to it. Got away from him, bounced up. Keating was right in the right spot, the old tip drill, and the Highlanders stopped the Eagles short of the goal line. The intended receiver there was number 21, Kerry Hall.
Sterling Scott in at the quarterback's position for the Highlanders. They begin this possession with 9:51 remaining. Calls his own number after the play fake to Carr, and on the zone read, he could get maybe a yard to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, not a lot of yardage there. A lot of new Eagles out there. George Brooks, Cameron Manning up front. Devon Diggs, outside linebacker. They were all there and on that play.
Right now, a 35-point spread for the Allen Eagles at 49-14. On the play fake, Andritzos back in the lineup. Throws against his body out of bounds, forcing another third down for the Highlanders, and they have yet to convert on a third down this afternoon. So, Coach, we know the Allen Eagles are going to be one half of the Region II championship game, the Division I bracket next week. What's left to be determined is whether or not they'll face Westfield or Skyline.
Apparently Westfield is playing very well today. They're a run-oriented ball club. They're going to run the ball 80, maybe 90% of the time if they can. Skyline's very good. They're not as athletic as they have been in the past. We'll see what the outcome.
Highlanders began the season with a 3-point loss to Skyline. Third straight year that those two have locked up in non-district play, and they also have met in the playoffs, which the Highlanders have seen elimination from the Raiders. Andritzos, incomplete pass. He'll stay in the lineup, though, to punt it away.
Well, whatever team that lines up against the Allen Eagles, they're going to have to stop Kyler Murray, obviously, and they're going to have to find a way to move the ball against this big defense that the Allen Eagles have.
Andritzos has had punts of 34 and 32 yards today. Pressure comes, but he gets it off. It's not the best looking punt, and it goes out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it. Well, when you say that a Westfield team runs the ball 80 to 90% of the time, has there been an opponent that Allen has faced this year that has been similar to Westfield?
Most of the opponents in the Metroplex, they try to balance it out a little bit. They've run against Cedar Hill, has a very good club that runs the ball, as well as Louisville, Hebron. Both teams are playoff teams. But as far as just lining up and consistently running the ball, nobody's run the ball against the Allen Eagles. And even a team like the Woodlands today, they couldn't find a way to do it either.
Hugerworth fires right, incomplete, intended for Clinton. Good coverage by T.C. Schneider. First incomplete pass thrown by Hugerworth, or excuse me, that's the second. Has thrown the interception. Well, which team do you think poses the bigger threat to Allen, Westfield or Skyline?
I think a team like Skyline that is more athletic and has better balance would probably pose more of a threat.
Hugerworth for 9 yards down to the 37. Third down for the Eagles as they will scrimmage from the 37-yard line in Highlander territory. Coming down to 8 minutes remaining here at Floyd Casey Stadium. Handoff, new back in the ball game is Keon Williams. Pound his way down with a burst of speed to the 34. Gets 3 yards and a first down.
Thomas Gilstrap in on that stop for the Woodlands. These guys have been out there playing hard all day, though.
3 teams qualify for their respective regional championship games. In Division II, now 4 with the Manville victory over Memorial. Pass complete. Hugerworth finds Hinckley to the 29-yard line for 5 yards.
Gilstrap and Cade Markle defending for the Woodlands out there in the flat.
7 different Eagles have caught passes today. And once again, here's Hinckley down the sideline. And Hinckley with a first down catch to the 14-yard line. 15-yard connection and another first down.
Yeah, good move by Hinckley to get to the outside. The cornerback gave him the outside, didn't contain, didn't keep the ball on the inside. Hinckley turns it down. Nice pickup for Nick Hinckley and the Eagles.
First and 10 from the 14, 49-14 Allen. Looking to break 50 for the second time here in the postseason. Make it the second time. They got 63 against Lake Highlands in the first round, 42 against Mesquite Horn last round. Williams takes it down to the 5, which will be good enough for 9 yards. Second down and short.
Got a Highlander down on the field. We're going to stop play. Cade Markle came up and made the stop.
So in the Division II bracket, what we know is that Katy will play Manville next Friday for the Region 3 title. The Region 4 championship is set with Johnson and Steele from the San Antonio area. Abilene Cooper, Cedar Hill playing concurrent with us in Stephenville today. They'll take on the winner of Fossil Ridge and Denton Ryan, who are playing at the University of North Texas. In Region 2, Dallas Jesuit trailing Lake Travis. That game taking place down the road at Waco ISD Stadium. They'll meet the winner of Longview and A&M Consolidated, just getting underway at Midlothian ISD. Second down, Williams straight ahead, touchdown. Five-yard run for Keon Williams.
Big push up front by the Allen Eagle offensive line. Right behind Tanner Couch, Brian Cornell, Williams in for the score.
The extra point by Orochi is good. 6:18 remaining in Waco. Allen leads 56-14.
Hello, I'm Gerald Burke.
And I'm Morgan Burke. I graduated from the Woodlands High School in 1998. I played football and I ran track there.
Morgan and I are lawyers. We office at 24 Waterway, suite number 660 in the Woodlands.
I was a former prosecutor here in Montgomery County. Now I handle the criminal work at our office.
I've been practicing for more than 30 years. If you have a legal concern, contact us at 713-862-7766 or check us out at thehometownlawyer.com.
And as always, go Highlanders!
Yes, sir.
Nothing brings a community together like high school sports. And for the Allegiance Bank team, our partnership with the community is a big deal.
From blood drives to food drives, to even the longest of rides, Allegiance Bankers are committed to making a difference and impacting the local community, providing volunteer hours and rolling up our sleeves as an active and responsible community partner.
At Allegiance Bank, we are your neighbor and your community bank. That's our game plan.
Time it's from Sawyer Williams. Tyler Patrick through a middle wedge to the 30-yard line. Second team offense gets the job done for the Allen Eagles. A 5-yard touchdown run for Keon Williams. 46-yard drive spanning 7 plays in 2:15 the time of the drive. 56-14 after the Orochi point after attempt.
Yeah, now the Eagles have gone over 550 yards total offense. Ron Hoogerworth came in, and he's 7 of 10 passing for 70 yards. They just keep coming.
And you know Tom Westerberg has to feel pretty darn good. Whether or not the Allen Eagles can finish this season with a state championship for the second consecutive year or not, he's got Murray another year. I mean, if they win this year, they have a chance for a three-peat next year. Good end around, and Tyler Patrick runs for a first down to the 45-yard line, picking up 16 on that gallop.
Devon Diggs, the outside linebacker, sophomore for the Eagles, finally ran him out of bounds. Yeah, Kyler Murray's back. They're going to lose a ton of guys off defense next year. They've got some younger guys that have been getting a lot of playing time. They'd lose 10 seniors off this defensive squad.
First down and 10, and a handoff to Sterling Scott. Powers his way up the middle into Allen territory. Short of the first down by a couple of yards and a late flag.
Yeah, that's going to be a little late hit on the Woodlands on the sideline out there. Ball games like this get out of hand. A little frustrating sometimes for those guys out there who's worked so hard all year long.
As we mentioned coming into today's broadcast, this is the only regional championship not yet decided on who would play for the regional title in the Division I bracket. DeSoto's going to get Trinity in the Region 1 championship game. Cy-Fair, Pearland for Region 3. Converse Judson and Madison from San Antonio for the Region 4 title. All those games were played last night or yesterday afternoon. Second time that the Woodlands have been penalized for a personal foul. That drops them back to second down and 17 from their own 37. And Dritzos on the play action. Pass is complete to Novak, but he is wrapped up immediately by Trevor Lyons at the 42. 5 yards on the pass play. This is the 10th third down of the afternoon for the Highlanders. They have yet to convert on their previous 9. It's been that kind of dominating defensive performance by the Allen Eagles today. Here's Andritsos, short pass complete to Davis Harper, right at the 45-yard line. Not going to get it done. Well short of the first down by 10 yards.
Devon Diggs comes up, makes a good open field tackle out there. It looks like the Woodlands they'll just stay in the offensive formation and see if they can't pick up this fourth down.
4:40 to play here at Floyd Casey Stadium. And Dritzos backs up as if he's going to punt it away. Last time he dropped back this short, punt was blocked, but not much pressure this time from the Eagles, and nobody back for Allen to field the punt, and it will roll all the way down to inside the 1. 44-yard punt for Chris Andritsos.
Oh, nice punt, nice play for the Highlanders. When you're down 56-14, though, you might as well go for it.
Today's playoff game on FoxSportsSouthwest.com is a production of the Legacy Sports Network and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or any other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Legacy Sports Network is strictly prohibited. This game is being produced today by Jake Craig, directed by Matt Broussard. Our technical crew, Tyler King, Jeff Slahetka, and Christopher Ross. And the executive producer of the Legacy Sports Network is Jim Barton. Allen from inside their own 1. And a 42-point lead. Handoff. New back in the game. It looks like that's number 26, Cole Stevens. Was he tackled in the end zone? No, just to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think the officials were a little lenient there. Cole just barely made it out of the end zone. If he did, they're going to spot it on about the 6-inch line, if that.
Kyler Murray today responsible for 5 throwing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. Hoogerworth fires it up the sideline, and it is intercepted for the second time. This time Murphy gets it for the Highlanders. Well, the turnover battle's a little more even, but not the scoreboard, and that's what really counts today.
Yeah, nice play by Tyler Murphy to go up high point that ball and come down with it. Gives the Highlanders another chance here to have something positive go their way before this ball game is out. They can take it into off-season.
Murray's official numbers are unofficial. It'll be official after it's all said and done. 16 of 21, 335 yards, 5 touchdowns. Ran for 43 yards on 4 carries and a 49-yard touchdown. Here's Sterling Scott for the Highlanders inside the 15. Down to the 11 for a 25-yard run. Murray responsible for 6 of the 8 Eagle touchdowns today. Barlow got the other one. And then Williams got the other one as well. Here's Scott, and he is wrapped up immediately right in the backfield by David Stevenson. A loss of a yard back to the 12.
Well, as this time runs out, the Eagles are just trying to keep them out of the end zone once more, and the Highlanders are just doing everything they can to try to get one more score on the board.
2nd and 12 from the Allen 13. Andrizos from the shotgun. Nope, check that. That's a new quarterback in the game. And he keeps it himself, Bonaguidi. Number 16. Oh, check that. That's not even number 6. That's Dylan Larson actually getting this option for getting this chance for play at quarterback. Larson listed as the number 3, so Bonaguidi the number 2. Never even sniffed the field, but he sets things up for the Highlanders with 1st down and goal. That was the 14th 1st down. And again, Larson on the keeper, and he crosses the plane of the goal line for the Highlander touchdown. Larson's 2nd touchdown of the season. Highlanders break 20 points today. Pruitt for the extra point. It is good.
Well, if nothing else, Coach Marks Schmidt and his staff can say they won the second half.
56-21 Eagles. They'll win the game.
Best high school football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all vying to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships presented by State Farm. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to Ticketmaster.com. The Wrangler Road to the Championship starts right here on Fox Sports Southwest.
Where we start with 2 of the best teams in Class 4A.
All season long, Texas has turned to Fox Sports Southwest for wall-to-wall gridiron action.
The crew is in Jasper, Texas tonight.
They would turn it over on downs. Keep sending in those photos.
The Wrangler Road to the Championship brings you every bit of high school football until this year's champions are crowned. Watch the Wrangler Road to the Championship on Fox Sports Southwest, brought to you in part by Cavenders. If it's high school football, it's on Fox Sports Southwest. We're your home for comprehensive coverage every game night. Get all the Texas high school football scores and highlights from across the state. High School Scoreboard live on Fox Sports Southwest.
Michael Silvers and the coach, Carl Bailey. 1-yard touchdown run by backup quarterback Dylan Larson. And the Highlanders now with 21 points on the board. That capped off a 4-play, 36-yard drive, a minute 18 off the board. 56-21 Allen. Comfortably ahead. They've been comfortably ahead since the 1st quarter here from Floyd Casey Stadium, en route to this route over the Woodlands and a Dayton Region 2 championship game next weekend. Spalding with the kickoff. No return for Allen.
Well, Michael, the Highlanders had a chance, opportunity early in the ball game. They were down 14-0, had the ball inside the Allen 20-yard line, couldn't make a 1st down, didn't kick the field goal, came away with no points. After that series, they had a turnover from the Eagles inside the Eagles 10-yard line, couldn't get it in the end zone. And after that, it has been all Allen Eagle football. Although the Highlanders have come back this second half, put 21 points on the scoreboard. It's a little too late, not enough, too late.
Special thanks to Mike Fanish in the booth today, providing statistics and more for us. Keon Williams on the give from Ryan Hoogerworth. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Williams with a touchdown here in the second half. 90 seconds to go before this game is officially over. Cedar Hill on top of Abilene Cooper, a Region 1, or excuse me, Region 1 Division 2 semifinal right now. They're playing in the third quarter in Stephenville. Second down and 10. Handoff. And Williams stuffed again, but he's able to muster at least 4 yards to the 29. So Allen will find out sooner, or find out pretty soon who they're going to face next week, either Westfield or Skyline. When last we checked, it was Westfield 34 and Skyline 20. So they play in the third.
Well, another big win for the Allen Eagles, defending Division I Class 5A state champs. This is their 24th win in a row. They're 28-1 over 2 seasons now.
Their only blemish came against Coppell, and they exacted revenge on the Cowboys earlier this season. And that will be the final play of our game this afternoon. A dominating performance by Kyler Murray, accounted for 6 of the 8 Eagle touchdowns, and they will move on to face either Westfield or Skyline next week for the Region 2 Championship, Class 5A Division 1. We'll return to wrap it all up from Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco. 56-21 your final. Allen takes it.
Best high school football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all vying to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships presented by State Farm. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to Ticketmaster.com.
Long live being comfortable in your own saddle. Long live being tough enough to handle anything. Introducing Premium Performance Advanced Comfort Cowboy Cut Jeans. 2 times longer lasting and made to move with you, so you can move like a champion. New Advanced Comfort from Wrangler. Long live Cowboys.
Our spotlight shines on the best and brightest high school athletes and coaches the state of Texas has to offer. Get the latest highlights and exclusive features from across the state every week. High School Spotlight, Sundays and Mondays on Fox Sports Southwest.
One last welcome back to Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco, Texas. The Allen Eagles, 56-21 victory over the Woodlands Highlanders. Michael Silvers alongside the coach, Carl Bailey, from theoldcoach.com. And I think what we saw on the field spoke for itself. Kyler Murray, 379 yards of total offense, 44 on the ground, 335 in the air, 6 touchdowns, 5 throwing. Really showed what he's all about. I mean, for Allen fans, they've seen this all year, and they saw this for the majority of last year. But for those who hadn't seen him, well, they got a nice look today.
Yeah, as we mentioned during our pregame, you can tell the difference between Kyler Murray last year and this year. There's a lot of maturity, not just physically, but he makes better decisions, good decisions, and he doesn't really try to make things happen. He doesn't think that he has to do something to make a play. And that maturity has really stepped up his play and stepped up the play of the other Allen Eagles. And you called it at the end of the game. It was complete domination. And I would say the defense actually dominated the Woodlands more so than the offense. The Woodlands couldn't get anything going, couple turnovers, and it was just complete domination by the Allen defense. But Michael, that's been their key all year. They've been doing that to every team they play. And there's 7 teams that's been in the playoffs this year, now number 8, that they've defeated that are playoff caliber teams.
This was a 35-point margin of victory. They came in averaging 42.5 points as their margin of victory in the postseason. So a little closer today, but for the Woodlands Highlanders, to the offseason they go. And for Mark Schmid, brought a young team on offense, 6 seniors, 5 juniors. They'll get Andritzos and Carr back for another year in their senior campaigns in 2014.
Yeah, Coach Smith does a great job. You know, 2 years ago his team won 12 ball games. Last year they had a little dip. They're back here this year in the third round of the playoffs. Those guys know how to coach. Those guys know how to win ball games. And they're going to be a good program year in, year out. I wouldn't be surprised to see them back right here in the third round next year, maybe even further.
The Allen Eagles, 56-21 victory over the Woodlands Highlanders, advance to the Region 2 championship game in the Class 5A Division I bracket. The defending state champs are still alive and looking good. They'll get either Westfield or Skyline next week. For the old coach, Carl Bailey, and our entire crew, I'm Michael Silvers. So long from Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco, Texas. This has been a production of the Legacy Sports Network on FoxSportsSouthwest.com.